Hi everyone, it's your girl Nuenew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with a Shop My Stash makeup look. This is week number 8, makeup look number 1. So I wanted to come in really quick and show you all the makeup that I use and let you know why I like it. So let me show you real quick what my face looks like. These are my eyes, my brows, my lashes, my cheeks, and my lips. Ta-da! Alright, so let's get into this makeup. So I'm going to tell you automatically from the door, I don't have my blush with me. That was one of the products that I definitely know I put back. So I will tell you from off the top, the blush that I have on my cheeks is the Hard Candy Bombshell Blush. And that's what this looks like. And I do apologize for not having that in front of me. So now let me start from the first items that I put on my face. For my primer, I am using the Revlon PhotoReady Color Correcting Primer. This is a staple in my collection. It is one of the first products that I brought as a primer, and I truly enjoy it. This is the first thing that I have on my skin. I do have a moisturizer on. I use Simple Hydrating Moisturizer, and you can get that pretty much at any drugstore. The concealer that I have on my face today, I went and still used the Stila Stay All Day Concealer, and I am using 14 Maple. And this particular color here is what I have under my eyes, and that's what that looks like. And I'm also using 15 Deep, and with this color here I am using that to cover my blemishes, and it's a little darker than the 14. For the foundation that I am using today, I am using the Tarte BB Treatment. This is what that looks like, and the color is tan. And it also has an expiration date. So this is going to go in the everyday Shop My Stash makeup box. I want to make sure that I use this up before the expiration date. For the powders to cover both my under eye concealer as well as my entire face. For my face, I'm using my Black Radiance Pressed Powder in Bronze Glow. This is also a staple in my collection. I love this powder. It really works for me. And this is the color. And I do have an extra backup. To conceal under my eyes, I am using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Finishing Powder. And this is just a white powder that I have over the concealer under my eyes. I really like how it mattified the concealer but still left it bright. This really is a good powder for all over as well. For my brows, I'm using my e.l.f. brow kit, and this is in the color Deep. This is also a staple in my collection. This is probably the second one that I have used, and I truly love using this. It works well for my brows. I am going to tell you what is on my lips, and then I will go into my eyes. On my lips, I have my CoverGirl Queen Collection lipstick in 330 Devine. Hope you can see that, 330 Devine. And this is what that color looks like. And as you can see, I use it, so sorry about it looking, you know, a little dirty. Over the top of that, as a gloss, I am using my LA Girl Lip Paint Glaze. And I believe this is in Blushing. And I really do like this color as well. Okay, so now let's talk about these eyes. For a eyeshadow primer, I'm using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And this one is in Sin. And Sin is pretty much like a blush shimmering primer, and I wanted to make sure that my eyeshadows really stood out today because it is gloomy, it's raining, and I like to look, you know, more summery when it's gloomy outside. Before I show you the rest of my shadows, my eyelashes, I have on Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush mascara. The color is Blacktastic. Over that, I also have the Tarte Gifted mascara, and this is in the color black. The eyeliner that I have above and below on my eyes, I am using the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and this is in black. And I smudged it out on the bottom and put another color above that. So the two palettes that I'm using, I recently got one, and one I recently started to use again. My Stila In the Know palette. This palette I got from Ulta when it was on sale, and I'm going to quickly show you the colors that I used out of here. I hope I can see the bottom of these colors, but let's see. I decided to use the color Clay, which is right here, as a all over to help me with my transitioning colors. In the outer V, I am using Earth, this brown right here, and I mixed it in with Ebony, which is this matte black that you see here. And that is in the outer V area. In the crease area, I decided to use this color here, which is Rain. So those are the four colors that I use from my Stila In the Know palette. And I really do like this palette. I think I need to make this pretty much an everyday in the eyeshadow box palette because it's great transitioning colors and they blend very, very well. Now the newer palette I just recently got, and I showed it in a haul, an unboxing video. It is the BH Cosmetics Forever Nude palette. And in this palette you get, let's see, 6 eyeshadows, 2 highlights, a blush, and 2 lipsticks, and a very large mirror. So I'm going to turn it over and show you what the colors look like. I was so happy to get this palette. I only have one thing bad to say about this palette, and the bad thing is some of the matte eyeshadows that are on here, they do not show up in pigmentation. I even wet my eyeshadow brush to try to get it to, you know, be a little more vibrant, and nothing. And that would be this middle color right here. And this color here you definitely can see, but it's a little powdery. So it's just these 2 colors here that I dislike about the palette. However, I use pretty much everything else on here, with the exception of the lip glosses. I decided to mix this shimmering pink as well as this nice mauve together. By mixing those 2 together, that's what I have here on the inner corners of my eyes, moving out to the middle. I also use this particular brown, which has a little bit of red in it. And I took that in the outer V as well because I wanted to darken it up a little bit, but I didn't want it to be as dark as the brown and the black in the Stila In the Know palette. Then I decided to use this highlight that you see right here, and I applied that over the Hard Candy Bombshell blush, and I really liked how that looked. So that is what I use from this palette, and this is the Forever Nude palette. The very last thing that I used was my Lorac Tantalizer, And you know, this is broken, and I decided to use this also as a shadow. So in my inner tear ducts, as well as pretty much right just in the inner third corner of my eyes, I decided to use the Lorac Tantalizer just to give me a little more shimmer. Ta-da! Alrighty, so that's the first makeup look for Shop My Stash week number 8, makeup look number 1. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. Welcome to all of my new positive supporters. Welcome, hello to all of my regular supporters. To all be blessed, and I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye.